right, welcome to the second review of the evening. Up this time is Ravensword Shadowlands. Um, this is I'm hesitant to say that it's the third or the second. I know this is a later installment in the Ravensword series, but I'm not sure if Arelon's Sword is part of this series. Um, and I suppose that matters little. I don't know how standalone it is, since, on my game. Um, but anyway, as far as this one goes, Ravensword Shadowlands. After the fall of Ravengard, the world descended into chaos. The kingdom of Tyrius stood alone against a sea of dark elven invaders. The Ravensword was lost, and the dark times began. As a descendant of an ancient line of kings, you alone have the power to wield the Ravensword again and restore that which was lost. Explore a vast and richly detailed world. Um, okay, citation needed.
Yeah.
Gather powerful weapons and items, increase your skill, and follow a deep storyline to solve the mysteries of the kingdom of Tyrius.
Citation
Um,
needed.
seamlessly switch between first and third person views while mastering different skills, making quest altering and reputation altering decisions. Uh, yeah, so this game is not a stranger to our shores. It's
Unfortunately.
just the initial version of this came out a long time ago. Um, like when we actually covered this initially, it was with the original developer of the game, Crescent Moon Studios. I forget if it was the mobile version or if it was the PC version, but I do remember this game coming up in conversation when we were covering their games. Um, the thing of it is, for whatever reason, our old frenemy Ratalakia has chosen to bring this to um, modern consoles, and it's up to Pettyfan to cover how well that went. So have at it.
Not good. The answer is not good. As you can see, the graphics quality looks somewhere between an N64 and a PS3.
Yeah, I think this would have been insulting.
I'd say closer on the PS3 end, but
It's
no.
hard. It's hard to actually show because Twitch compression and all that, but it's bad.
Yeah, I'm like, this looks like a bad PlayStation 2 game.
Mm,
Like, the kind of game that you'd get from the Walmart bargain bin, or a shovelware Wii game. That had slapped on motion control. Like this would be a cousin to Ninja Bread Man. That's how it looks.
yeah.
You know, how does it play?
Like hot garbage. To attack, you use R2, and to defend, you use L2. Square brings up your pause menu. Circle lets you jump. I don't know if triangle does anything. I don't know, and I think X is just interact. But yeah, and the combat is basically, whack things till it dies. You can block if you wanna, but it's basically a waste of stamina. Um,
I mean, somehow this is a fully released game and not some early access asset flip.
mhm.
Oh, that is some tip-top AI.
You saw that too, huh?
I think we all did.
God looked upon and wept. So yeah, the AI is not great.
Nope.
Apparently, they love running into walls. This isn't my first time seeing that happen. And yeah, this game really suffers from a lack of direction. Like, you get a mini map you can pull up with R1, but that's about it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't even believe they give me an option to put waymarks on the map.
I mean, you got a compass, so that's a thing.
Yeah, that's really the map and the compass is really all you got. So if you missed where you're supposed to go, well,
There are people who advocate for this kind of system.
yeah, no, they
So
can go
here's the
fuck
thing.
off.
This kind of system can work in a game that like designs the world map with
Right.
a significant array of landmarks.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Not random ruined wall and 13th fucking reproduction of this tree.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, and don't forget the grass. All the grass.
Like, I've heard Breath of the Wild described as a game where it can kind of work because you could practically see where things are from, like, you got your corners of your map on one side, you got a giant fucking stone bird flying around.
Honestly, if you told me this is procedurally generated, I'd believe you.
I wish it was.
Yeah.
I mean,
I I
it
haven't gotten a bow to test range combat nor any spells, so though
I
with
mean,
as much jank as running around, I don't think I want to find out.
that's a lovely jumping animation.
Oh yeah, that's like one of the best. Top 10.
Yeah. Also, is that his hair or is that a fucking skull cap?
That is his hair.
Oh, good God.
It's
They
just like a big French braid.
Yeah.
It's not a bad hairstyle necessarily, but it's not a
the
good it's
shine.
not a good rendition of the hairstyle, and his hair looks like it's made out of
Yeah.
copper or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a it's a shitty render.
To put it lightly, yes. Oh, and there is a first person mode. In case you hate yourself.
Well, I mean, yeah, the PR
I mean,
note here.
there's a third person mode, which honestly is a significant point up for me over a lot of games that a lot of people consider good. I'm not saying this is a good game.
Mhm.
I'm just saying that's a trait that I wish more games that were primarily first person had.
Hmm.
So, do you have to deal with weapon damage here?
It doesn't look like it, thankfully.
It's got that going for it.
Yeah.
I mean, no, that those systems have their fans. I've never been one of them.
Yeah,
It's
if they do it right, it's fine. But like, if it breaks every like third swing, yeah, no, no,
yeah,
homie.
like yeah,
It's not about the exact number of how much damage the weapons take so much as it is about how easily you can replenish them.
yeah. Brandish comes to mind. Like, granted, that was the shitty Super Nintendo version. You know, we've never seen the like the original PC version. Like those are some Falcom games that are still locked in Japan. Um, but anyway, so what are you trying to do in this game? Like,
That is a very good question that I don't have an answer for. Also, I just died.
Looks like you might be trying to Vike, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, I just stumbled across I guess Goblin encampment. So yeah, that was fun.
it's like Oblivion or Gothic, only god awful.
Funny you mentioned that, because there's another way out of the city that takes you straight to fucking high-level enemies that will wreck your shit in one shot.
Ah,
So closer to Morrowind then.
Yeah, basically. If you turn Morrowind down to low graphic settings, maybe you'd have something there. And you know, took away every, non-human character.
And I mean, part of this is just taking the piss and stuff, but part of the problem with a game like this is that the sort of open worldy action adventure RPG majig, not a underserved genre.
Mm-hmm. There are far better games you can get.
well, it's like you got to remember the origins of this. This is a mobile game. This is a mobile game from like almost 10 years ago at this point. Now, like this might have been acceptable for a 2012 iPhone game. That's doing full 3D and open world shit.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Keep in mind, this is a thing that was supposed to be for a fucking cell phone. Taking that out of its environment was probably ill-advised. Nice arm shadows. I don't think there's anything nice in this game. Like, I'm pretty sure that this game, it still would look shit on an iPhone 4, but probably more tolerable on that than like literally anything more sophisticated in terms of controls.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's the big thing here. You know, that's that's kind of the secret sauce of a lot of mobile games. It's like they're not very good in other environments, but with fucking touchscreen, yeah, you can say this is decent. Maybe not this particular game,
Mm-hmm.
but that's the general operatus mundi of a lot of you know high end quote unquote mobile games. Once again, no, this is not a high end mobile game. Certainly not in any recent terms.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but 2012 maybe. Like the problem is, like 2012 was a long time ago at this point. And you know, call this a nice experiment. Like I said, I know this is an old ass mobile game because this is charging the same price as the other versions on the App Store. Like, yeah, that is so a relic of a bygone era, right there. Like that, this game is costing $7 on an iPhone or an iPad or an iDevice, probably Android as well.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's the thing you saw back in the day. Even 2012, 2013 was stretching it because this is when like the race to the bottom hits, like like arguably beforehand, but the developers felt that they could charge $7 for this.
Yeah, I've got better games for $1. Hell, I've got better games for free.
I don't doubt it. And yeah, this game is $7 on PC, on mobile, on console, and I don't get the appeal in bringing this to like you know even like the PC version, which came out in 2013. Like you do know that you could buy like fucking the actual Morrowind for not much more,
Mm-hmm.
or
Yeah.
those kind of things that you stack against. Maybe a bit unfair, but you know,
Oh
like
man, we found the rats game of the year. Just
Well, it would be according to a friend of mine. I do not understand his preoccupation with rats. I don't think I ever will. You know, it's like, oh boy, common starting vermin. I guess it's got nice particle effects.
not really. I think a part of that's just Twitch compression is what you're seeing.
Oh. Well, anyway, how's the music?
Forgettable.
Jeez. State of your rat model here.
I know. Ah.
All right, bring it home, Petty.
So yeah, this game's not good. You I know preservation's a thing, but buying this new for your PS4, yeah, no.
You can buy this new for your PS5.
You broke Andy.
Okay, that was fucking hilarious.
Why?
I don't know why anyone would want to buy this for their PS5.
I mean, I can answer the but why. It's because that's what Radalakia does. They, they bring their games currently to current gen systems and last gen systems. And for the record, the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox One, those are last gen systems at this point.
Mm-hmm.
So, the why is because the PlayStation 5 and the Xbox One X are systems that exist now.
They are the new hotness.
Uh-huh. And they bring their games no matter how good or bad, or bland, mostly bland. Said, this is the rare game that's just outright shit.
Mm-hmm. This is something you'd find for free on archive.com, or .net, not paying money for.
Anyway. Anything else on Ravensword Shadowlands?
Have I mentioned don't buy it?
I think so. I
Yeah.
hope that point.
Hmm?
I hope that point has been belabored.
Yeah, this is definitely very high on my worst of the year list. But yeah, I think that's everything. I'm done beating the dead horse for now.
All right, so that'll about do it for Ravensword here. Be sure to tune in after the break as the Galax will be reviewing Heal Console Edition